Yeah. Might still be a good episode, at least. God, I hope so. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's... How do you avoid that? How, like, we need, like... I feel like Doctor Who reactors need the conclave of, like, I am sequestered from the outside world until I watch Doctor Who. I was literally, like, looking up videos about Super Saiyan 4. All of a sudden, news about Shurigatwa comes out. Oh, what are you gonna do? I'll talk about it after. Let's get moving. And it's nobody's fault, and it's not my fault. And for anybody who says that, for anybody who tries to put in the comments, it's your fault for not watching the episode fast enough, I'm going to give you a kind fuck off. So don't do that, and then that won't apply to you. So, anyhow. With that cheerful introduction out of the way... Oh!
Welcome to the Time Hotel. If you'd like to come with me, sir.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's being saved by Best Girl. Let's go.
Anita!
Yes!
Hello, Doctor.
Ow!
Anita, you should have been the companion.
The world's...
On my days off, I go looking for you.
Hey! Oh, that is funny. Oh. Hey. That's why she ended up with Ricardo. Oh.
There, hidden beneath reality, deep in the underverse. Omega,
Hey.
creator of the Time Lords, our Lord and Master. No one is Lord and Master of me.
Good!
How to bring him home?
So why do you want him? I'm so curious what we're doing here, Ronnie.
And I have a daughter.
But she isn't real.
How dare you?
Wow, jeez. But I really like the suit.
We've had a baby.
In a single day.
Yeah, you're, like, weirdly cheerful about that. Hey! Oh, Rose didn't exist in Conrad's world. Just, like, whatsoever.
What the bloody hell is that thing?
Bone beasts, creatures from the underverse, because when two realities collide, it creates friction. And the friction creates these excitated atoms. That summons the bone beasts.
Okay.
They're like antibodies. They sort of graze, feeding off the atoms, cleaning up the world.
In other words, they just look cool.
Hello, everyone. I'm Belinda.
And this is our daughter Poppy.
I was just trying to get home, and somehow I've had a daughter.
Well, now you're going too far.
Do you mean an actual daughter? That's amazing.
Yes, me too.
It kind of happened, you know, off screen. Oh my god! Mel, we got a parking lot, for God's sake.
Mel, I'm sorry. It is the Rani.
She's still alive.
Yeah, Mel does know the Ronnie, doesn't she?
The doctor all those years ago.
This should be the best day of my life. Another Time Lord. It means I'm not alone. Except...
She's ruthless.
There is no good
Worse
one that
than
survives.
ruthless, she's indifferent to any pain or morality or humanity. The whole universe is just an experiment to her.
Now,
Yeah.
the Trinity helped the Time Lords were slaughtered. How did you survive?
I saw it coming, the genetic explosion. I had a split second, flipped my DNA, made a biological sidestep, survived the cunning.
How did you get to Earth?
Oh,
I have the only TARDIS in existence.
did the Master not?
Find a stupid blonde Earth girl, and there you are.
Damn.
Excuse me?
Oh, it was so tedious putting up with you and your 57 mother.
I've never met you in my life.
Yes you have.
All right, Robes, darling. Mrs. Flood. That's my neighbour. That's my neighbour.
They're both the Rani.
Yeah.
Generated Obviously, I bowed to the mistress, but it took a lot of planning, spying
Which is
on
weird.
those
Doesn't
two.
matter.
With his body, I can resurrect the Time Lords and construct a new Gallifrey.
Okay.
You're a Gallifrey.
Well, the Gallifrey of old never did appreciate me, but this one
Yeah.
is for me a power in the sky.
The Ronnie's Gallifrey.
We're sterile.
We are infertile.
The species is barren. We're a biological dead end. There can never be another Gallifreyan child.
Sometimes I
Okay.
think my generation is a life force trying anything it can to survive.
That's weird.
What happened? That genetic explosion, it didn't kill us, but it roasted us and sterilized us. Extinction.
Oh, this is
taking
something
longer, that's all.
new.
So step aside, let me build a new Gallifrey, and I will leave your world untouched.
Then the wish ends.
What would happen to Poppy?
She would cease to exist. She would vanish.
Oh, I see the problem now.
Like a whisper. I will stop you.
Oh,
Battle is on, Doctor.
you fucking screwdriver lost.
Because it makes sense now. I was meant to meet you, Belinda. It's all for this. So that Poppy can live.
Great. I'm so glad this is where they went with this companion. Ah yes, look at all these weapons that unit can deploy in the upcoming spin-off that nobody cares about. I'm being too harsh, I don't care.
You can stop him and bring this wish to an end.
Well, how do I do that? What do I do? Can I punch him?
Yes! Kick him! Do it! You have unit authorization, take a gun!
What about Anita and a magic door? I'm just a hotelier, really.
No, he's getting the segue.
Hold on tight.
Oh my god, the whole building is turning!
Fly well, Doctor!
If we die here today, I love you long.
Shut up and go!
We got work to do! They're playing the music. He flies now! Oh, jeez! Okay, he's not great at flying. Well, that worked. That's it. Use it.
Don't you want to see him? The Almighty One? Don't you?
We've seen enough of him. Saw enough of him 50 years ago.
Omega locked and approaching.
Oh.
Here he comes. Back to reality.
I hope he looks exactly the fucking same.
A fantasy world, I'd expect guns and whiskey and girls, but yours is nice. It's actually nice.
I did what he said.
Who?
The doctor. He told me. People just want to be safe and fed and warm. So that's what I did.
You try to give everyone a family.
I mean, yeah, it was all nice and good, except for the disabled people and Rose. Oh.
Well, some of it was true.
Oh my god.
You and me.
Guys, nobody cares about this Conrad stuff. Just go back to Omega, please.
Dark.
Oh. Okay. Hand is a little big. Is that Omega?
He is my god.
Oh, he's a monster.
Titan.
I think you'll find.
Oh. Okay, that's very awkward. No, the Ronnie.
So much for the two Ranis. It's a good night from me.
Till later. you know what? That was the most Ronnie Mrs. Flood has been.
First Time Lord.
Oh, you've seen better days, which is something.
None shall stop me.
I think that's the same voice.
Nothing I can do.
If only I had a weapon.
Hiding in plain sight.
Oh, the Vindicator? I'm gonna vindicate the fuck out of this guy. Woof! Well, good job.
No more wishes.
Oh. took the power away from the child. Also, by the way, what about Susan? Alright, let's see. Is it a happy ending, or do they have some balls? Nah, it's a happy ending. Damn it. I would have been totally fine if they had the balls to just not have her again. Oh well.
Oh, we are going there.
We'll go in there.
Isn't it funny? I used to say take me home.
Is
And now you want to stay. I knew it. I knew.
Why is that getting?
I knew
Why is
I
it getting?
would
What the
get
fuck is
you in the
happening?
end.
And they don't remember.
Poppy. Who's Poppy?
That's actually sad. Poor fucking Ruby has to remember shit. Ruby, you're just gonna have to pick up this trauma for them. Poor Ruby, Jesus.
That signals the end of my time here, I think.
Oh, Anita.
You are.
You're very welcome to stay, Anita. You could work for UNIT. You'd be very useful with a key like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but this key is far too powerful for the 21st century. And they only gave me one day. I'm not allowed to stay. It's far too much to do.
You were the best.
They say hello, by the way.
Who does?
The boss.
Parking that.
Put a pin in that for
the
later.
entire world is...
Chief cook and bottle washer. Nice little place in Lewisham.
Wow.
I looked inside. It's harmless. And no one remembers him from the old days. That Conrad's been forgotten, even by himself.
So only Ruby has to carry this.
The gods are full of tricks.
The poor fucking girl. Jesus Christ.
Ruby, I told you there is no one called Poppy.
No, there's not anymore.
Do you remember a child called Poppy in
She's
this room?
losing her fucking mind.
Do you?
No.
The Blinks?
The Blinks, do you have any record of a child called Poppy in this building on May the 23rd?
Negative.
Damn it, the Blinks.
Shirley? Do you remember her?
Surely you do. Damn it.
Susan?
You are remembering this wrong.
Not to be rude, but it's kind of offensive to say I've got a daughter I don't remember.
Fuck.
Poppy's your daughter.
Something's...
Exactly. She doesn't. I was trapped in that time explosion.
Oh yeah.
Baby. You were there. You said you went through my entire life.
That car when you were 7.
Well.
I'm barely a year old, born out of the TARDIS. Remember? You set me free and saved my life.
You save all of us.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes I think we're all your children.
Okay, well now you're making it weird.
To change reality, one tiny degree.
Which is what?
The last of the Time Lords.
Okay.
Oh man, I like this face.
That's...
What are you sure?
This is what we're going with?
I was the best.
Okay, let's say best male.
Oh!
The others.
Holy crap!
How are you here?
I know, I shouldn't be here at all. Cause and effect is getting a little bit out of order.
Oh, she still got it. Let's fucking go.
You've redecorated. I don't like it.
Of course you fucking
It
don't.
needs to be bigger. In a room defined by its bigness.
But why are you here?
I've been popped out of my timeline because there's a great big time schism on its way caused by you.
Time is
Good job.
exhausted.
You could damage the whole of creation.
Is that why you're here? To stop me?
No, it was never gonna work.
God, it's so good to fucking see her again. Jesus
Wow, you're
Christ.
gorgeous. Your face is absolutely beautiful.
Well, it will be our last one if I get this wrong.
Don't get it wrong, man.
You don't.
Good idea. This is gonna eat my soul. No chance of my generation.
No chance of what?
No, never mind. Forget I said anything. Just, this is gonna hurt.
But seriously, why is she here?
I'm older than you. Why didn't I know that?
Yeah, it's all a bit timey-wimey.
Uh,
Thing.
Going strong.
We never change.
change. All these faces and we never really change.
I can't believe how excited I am because she's here.
Especially, we had longer.
May we always wish that.
Yeah.
Bye then. Good luck.
Bye.
I love you, Doctor.
I love her too. I love him too.
You say things like that.
That's why you got me.
I should say that to Yaz.
You never do.
Yeah.
But she knows.
Aww.
Bye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
What a fun thing. Overshadowing this ridiculously forced way of doing this. Oh. He's making himself do it! Guy's a Goku. He can do a regeneration Kamehameha. Ugh. Oh, he's got Palpatine it. Woo! Come on, you gotta get the face too. Oh, what did you do?
Not yet.
Start to blow it out. Oh my god. Don't do it in the TARDIS again.
What happened?
You were there and then you were gone.
Eh.
Well, come on. She's waiting.
Who is?
Poppy.
It worked.
Doctor, I told you, get me home. 24th of May, 2025. I need to get back for Poppy. Never mind Miami. Poppy's waiting for me. My daughter.
You were always coming home. For Poppy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's
I got
not
taken away by the Poppy. This is Uncle Doctor.
Uncle Doctor.
Uncle?
Yes.
Well,
Not
I
her
thought
father.
that sounded Nice. Richie Akimbola. I've known him since I was 21. We got together and, well, Poppy was born.
Okay.
We're not together anymore. We both wanted different things, but he's a lovely man.
Oh, well, just him
He
standing
sees
with that
her all
face
the
was funny.
time. He's a good soul. You'd like him.
So
I
he's
hope
not an incel.
Richie Akimbola knows how lucky he is to be the father of a girl who is
just a quick.
100% human since the day she was born.
What else would she be?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
she get in space though.
Poppy.
You alright?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, just, thinking.
Long day.
You could come back, take me to Neptune.
I'd like that.
I'd love that. But will you? Will I
Eh.
ever see you again, or do you never go back?
I hope you'll see me again.
You know what? If you get a job at UNIT, there's a high likelihood.
Beautiful things can be forgotten and gone, but they still happened. Somewhere.
Eh.
I think one thing remains.
Salamander could still happen in 2018. Who fucking knows?
I love you.
Alright, now go park somewhere and do this. Also, Susan! What happened there?
Joy to the world!
Oh, good fucking grief. Oh, boy. Just don't break anything this time.
This has been an absolute joy.
Oh, that's at least good, man. Here we go again. Whoa! Jesus Christ, well, I'll give you that. That's a big fucking showing. And... are we really... What the fuck? Oh, it's Billy Piper. Oh. And introducing Billy Piper. What the fuck? So are we gonna do Susan later? Are we gonna do Susan later? Like, come on, man. I want more with Susan. Why Billy Piper? Why Billy Piper? What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is Doctor Who anymore? What is happening? Okay. Something positive. Actually not a bad way of regenerating, I'm gonna be quite honest. Because... sure, yeah. I like that it's not this big destiny or anything, or this crazy thing foretold by the Ood, or the crazy, the old doctor on Trenzalore, or something. I mean, I like that. He essentially forces himself to regenerate. And he does it all in the service of saving a life. That works. I like that, actually. It's a little soon. Second, the Ronnie was a little bit better. However, wasted, I think. Wasted use of the Ronnie. I mean, good lord, how long? That was like halfway through the episode, the Ronnie gets eaten, and then they defeat Omega, and then we just have this ridiculously long falling action. Like, we already hit the climax, and then it's just like, okay. Now we're just gonna trauma dump on Ruby some more, and then... Why Billy Piper? Why Billy Piper? No offense to Billy Piper. I want new things. I want new out of Doctor Who. I gave you a pass with David Tennant because it was only 3 episodes, but why Billy Piper? Why Billy Piper this time? Other like big highlight, like the highlight of the entire episode is Jodie Whittaker came back. Fuck yes. And for a second I thought, are we going to see all of them? Nope. Just Jodie. I'm okay with that. I don't know why, guys, I want to put this out there. I don't know why the Jodie Whittaker era doesn't bug me as much as this era does. Because it does have problems, and I will admit, the highs of Jodie Whittaker's era are probably not as high as the highs in this era. I don't know if the lows are as low, though. Mainly because the main low is just the Timeless Children, and I don't know, it doesn't fully bug me. It bugs me a little bit. But it doesn't fully bug me, so... But either way, seeing Jodie again, that was amazing. There's no real point to it, really. There's no real point to it other than just confirming, unless this was just made to mess with people. Like, this may be the only thing I will give RTD credit for is... Well, not only thing. There's plenty of things you can, obviously. But I will give him credit if he did that solely to mess with the people that say that Jodie Whittaker is not canon. It's that, no, not only is she canon, she's back. She came back for a scene. And that's so funny, too, because it's not like that was one of his doctors, you know? He had Eccleston and Tennant. Eccleston will never go near RTD in a million fucking years, and probably further than that, you know? Like, Eccleston fucking hates RTD. Tennant we already brought back in the 60th. So it's funny that it's like, it's not Peter Capaldi, it's not Matt Smith, they brought Jodie Whittaker back for a scene. That's fucking hilarious, and I love it. And I really like Jodie Whittaker, and I like Shudigawa too. I guess Shudigawa is now going in the list of, I guess we will have to wait for Big Finish. I will say, I'm going to try to get into Big Finish a little bit. I'm probably not going to be able to jump all the way in because, good lord, I can't afford it, man. Like, Jesus Christ, one CD for not even a seat, I guess just a set, basically, for one story, like a 3-part story. It's like $50. I can't fucking afford Big Finish. Jesus Christ. I don't know if the digital versions are cheaper, but even still, that's a lot of fucking money. What I did do was was it BBC Sounds or something? Some BBC website. They have the first 3 audio dramas, or the first 3 parts of the first story that Christopher Eccleston did for Big Finish. So I went in, and it's all for free. So I went in and I recorded it. I recorded it with OBS, and then just made it into just a standard MP3, and I put it on my phone. I'm going on a vacation soon, so I'm going to be and I'm going to be driving a lot, so I'm going to listen to an audio drama, but now we have to add Shurigatwa to the, well, I guess they'll get better in audios. Good lord, man. He's already done. What the So, okay. So that's the thing that I saw. Again, last night, which I'm recording this the day after this episode goes up, so I'm doing this a little fucking early, too. Last night, I just finished Dragon Ball Daima, and I was just scrolling through some videos about Super Saiyan 4, and I see a brand new video, thanks YouTube algorithm, Shurigatwa says goodbye to Doctor Who. And I just saw that, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He's done already? Good lord. And then I counted it in my head. Not counting the giggle, he has 18 episodes. So, we have The Church on Ruby Road. Then, 8 episodes of Series 1. Then Joy to the World. And then 8 episodes of Series 2. 18 episodes. For context, that is only 5 more episodes than Christopher Eccleston. And yet, I thought in my head, why does it feel like Christopher Eccleston lasted longer? And it's also weird, because I wasn't even there in 2005 watching that week to week. I watched it, in 2017, or 2018 when I first started, and we watched it again recently this past year, when we did the reactions with Dad. Why does it feel like Eccleston lasted longer than Shurigatwa did? And God, Jodie's era was a bit on the short side compared to her predecessors. But good lord, she had more than this. Jodie had... what, 20... it'd be 20-something. No, maybe almost 30. She had about 30 episodes, because she had 10 episodes in Series 11, 10 episodes in Series 12, 6 episodes in Series 13. So that's 26 episodes right there, on top of 4 specials? Maybe 5 specials. It might have been 31. So, might have been 31 episodes for Jodie. That's more than fucking 18. Jesus Christ. I guess the man's too busy. He couldn't keep going, and so he did 2 seasons, and now he's out. Well, we'll see how long fucking Billy Piper lasts. Why Billy Piper? Why can't we do something new? I liked him because he was new. When it's okay, we're bringing back RTD and David Tennant. That is something where I'm like, okay, slow your roll. I gave you a pass. You had 3 episodes with David Tennant. It was the 60th anniversary. Sure. That works. Billy Piper now as the Doctor. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, hey, if she can do it and she's really good, that's great, but that's weird. And why can't we get someone new? Like Shody was. He was new. I liked him. And if his damn stories were so fucking hit and miss, when they hit, they hit. When they miss, they miss. Jesus Christ. This was better than the last episode. I will at least say that. There was a story, I guess, for half an hour, and then there was not a story after that. I mean, seriously, Jesus Christ, that whole thing. Also, I really hope and pray that when they do Shurigawa Big Finish stuff, assuming they get him back, I mean, I imagine the easiest place to put him will be in between these seasons, basically. He doesn't have Ruby, he doesn't have Belinda, it's just him. Maybe he gets an audio-only companion. That could work. Because I know this Eccleston story I want to listen to doesn't have Rose. So that'll be interesting. Maybe I'll do a short video with a review of that at some point. I don't know, but but I would also say I hope that there are audio dramas of Shurigawa and Verada Sethu as Belinda, because Belinda may be one of the most wasted companions in a long fucking time. Like, this is like I don't even know what's a comparison. Jesus Christ, I don't know, man. This is just exponential amounts of wasted potential with Belinda. Belinda, who was one of the best companions for the first, 2 or 3 episodes. And then this episode, I mean, basically, Belinda went from a very, very interesting character with a unique dynamic with the Doctor that set her apart from just her immediate predecessor, Ruby, or any other companion. Their dynamic was very good, and she was a very unique and interesting character, and then she became plot device. They did it again. The companion was a huge plot device. And even though they set that up, I thought we were going to do something different with it. Can we just make Doctor Who, for fuck's sake? I know you can do it. Some of these episodes have been good Doctor Who. Can we just make Doctor Who, for fuck's sake? Good lord. The Rani is dead. It's incredibly stupid that the Rani would not be able to get out of there, you know? Like, as soon as that stuff would have happened, she would have just used her time ring and blasted off, you know? The fact that the Rani is now canonically dead, except she isn't because Mrs. Flood is still around, and she is the Rani. I'm gonna put it out there. RTD doesn't know what to do with the Rani. And it's not hard. It's not hard. And it seemed like he kind of knew, because Mel talked about the Rani, and she got it right. The Rani is cold, ruthless, and everyone is an experiment to her. Now, do that in the episode. Time Lords are sterile? Okay. Now, the way that they put this is that after the destruction of Gallifrey, Time Lords became sterile. Now, the destruction of Gallifrey they're talking about is the Master. When the Master destroyed Gallifrey at the end of the Timeless Children. Or the beginning of the Timeless Children. I don't know. During that. Which, that was stupid. That the Master was able to just completely destroy Gallifrey and every Time Lord there. With the exception of the Doctor and the Rani. The Rani is the only Time Lord that was clever enough to get away from the Master. So there's that. Time Lords are still... Why would that affect the Doctor at all? Could they not just... Could the Rani not just use the cloning machine from the Doctor's daughter, which canonically created a new Gallifreyan? What was the point of Susan? Like, it's great to see Carol Ann Ford, but can Carol Ann Ford do something, please? I like Susan. I want to see Susan. So we're never getting the Doctor and Rogue again. We're never getting the Doctor and Rogue again, because I don't think Rogue is going to be very interested in the Doctor now. That would be fascinating if they continued that, maybe. I don't know. Space Babies was not a good episode. Can we just say that? Can we say that? I mean, some people will disagree, but, like, can we say that? Because, like, I don't know, you hinged all this on Poppy. How the fuck does Poppy get into space, then? You know? I don't know, man. Poor Ruby. Jesus fucking Christ. Poor fucking Ruby. Poor fucking Ruby has to get all this everyone's trauma. Even, like, people forget their trauma, but Ruby doesn't. And so it traumatizes her. This poor fucking girl, you know? Omega, that was a sad return. I'm so glad that of all the returning villains in Doctor Who, Omega just got treated like a pile of shit. Like, he still has his consciousness, but, like, this is Omega. Like, let's think about this for a second. Omega was the villain of the 3 Doctors. The 10th anniversary of Doctor Who. The first big anniversary special that ever was in Doctor Who. And 50 years later, over 50 years later, Omega is back and is nothing. Just a big CGI monster that eats the Rani. We had to have the bone creatures because something needed to attack UNIT to show off all these cool special and practical effects that we have in the UNIT building, so that you can go watch the war between land and sea, coming soon to Disney Plus and BBC. Cole, thanks for that. Thanks for setting up a spin-off in the middle of this instead of, you know, I don't know, man. And also, here's Billy Piper. Why Billy Piper? Why can we not just do something fucking new? No, of course not. I mean, the most we get is Shurigawa. Everything else has to be brought back. RTD's brought back. He brought back Tenet and the Toymaker and Sutek and the Rani and Omega. No Daleks. Did you notice? There have been no Daleks. Shurigawa never fought a Dalek. What the fuck? That's unprecedented, I think. Although, I guess if you want to count on-screen appearances, I suppose neither did the 8th Doctor. They did appear in the you kind of heard them in the 8th Doctor movie, but you kind of heard them in the flashback that Anita had. By the way, Anita, best companion, like, ever. It's kind of unreal how much Anita overshadows Ruby and Belinda. Like, oh my god. Like, that's just ridiculous. That just proves to me that proves to me that Stephen Moffat can make better characters than Russell T Davies. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, what if Stephen Moffat had written the Rani? You know? Because when he wrote Missy and he wrote John Sims' Master, they were really fucking good. Although, if I remember right, RTD was able to do Davros pretty well. And I was gonna say, how hard can it be? But if you've watched classic Doctor Who, after Genesis of the Daleks, it's very hard to do Davros. So, my god, man, can we just make Doctor Who? Can we just have a season of 13 episodes where we go around and go through time and space, and at the end of the season, there's something big, don't get me wrong, but just like, I don't know, man. This season in particular, you know what? I'm going to give credit. Series 1 was probably better than I thought. This season, I mean, half of this season is good, I will say. The Robot Revolution was good. Unfortunately, that doesn't lead anywhere, so there's that. Lux was good. I like that. Maybe good one-off episode for that. The Well is good. I really like The Well. And the story in the engine. The story in the engine, that's a really damn good episode. That might be the episode where, like, and we're not going to do this, but if I was doing my, the introductory episode to a Doctor that I've done with Dad in the past, I did that for pretty much every modern Doctor, except Shudigatwa, because, by the time Shudigatwa started, we just weren't doing those anymore, so, but if I were to do that, story in the engine, maybe, that's a good contender. Okay, what about Series 1? Church on Ruby Road is okay. It's a decent starter, Space Babies is not. Devil's Cord is fine. 73 Yards, really good. Not a good showcase of the Doctor, because he's not in that fucking episode, but 73 Yards is a really good episode. Dot and Bubble is good. It's fine. I mean, obviously the twist at the end, twist at the end is good, but I mean, overall, it's a good episode. Boom. I may be getting these out of order, too. Boom was good. That was a Moffat episode, though. That was completely done by Stephen Moffat and not RTD. Interesting. What the fuck else was there last season? Jesus Christ. Rogue. The Rogue was fine. I enjoyed that enough, I guess. Yeah, Rogue is fine. It's good. Overall, it is a good episode. I didn't go crazy for Rogue like everyone else. But, Boom. It goes Boom, then 73 Yards, then Dot and Bubble. Okay. And then The Legend of Ruby Sunday and Empire of Death are fine. I thought they were okay. Not as fucking convoluted. So, not as fucking convoluted as this season. Joy to the World was good. That's also a Moffat story. Joy to the World was good. I think the problem with that was... The problem, ironically enough, was Anita. Because Anita was so friggin' good during those 9 minutes that the two of them were together, that it severely undermines Joy. Like, she's just not as good by comparison. So... And then, so Story in the Engine, good. The rest of this season, Interstellar Song Contest was mid. Wish World was god-awful, and Reality War is okay. Not even, it's like, it's like a middle of the road. It's mid. My fucking head hurts. Why Billie Piper? No offense to Billie Piper, and if she's good, that's great. I want new things. I want new things out of Doctor Who. I can't just keep repeat. It's like anything, It's like anything. It's like, I don't want to just keep going back. I don't want the nostalgia bait forever. Do something new, please, for the love of God. And I guess it's new that she's not playing Rose. She's not playing Rose. Now she's playing the Doctor, but you think she's going to meet Rose again? Well, if she goes to the other universe and meets actual Rose again, there's going to be a David Tennant there. So, I don't know. The Doctor can bang Rose, and they're just both Billie Piper. There you go. I'm glad Poppy's not his actual daughter, because that was too much, and also just because, like, I really was going to hate it if at the end of this they were like, well, because of the Rani, Belinda was forced to have a child by the Doctor, and now she just has to live with raising this child. It's like, that would have been so fucking bad, but thankfully it's like, no, what we've seen this season is... like, we've seen Belinda as a result of the world being gone and not having Poppy. Now he's fixed it, so the whole thing was trying to get her home to get to Poppy. Sure. What a fucking mess. You know the thing, too? I was thinking recently, like, I should probably get the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. And I was like, well, okay, I'm a bit late, but we've got the Christmas special, and then we'll have another season at least, so I'll have it then. Nope. Oh, other positive, it was not a bi-generation. Thank God. I was so worried that because he brought bi-generation back with the Ronnie, that it was just like, well, bi-generation forever, and it's like, no, that worked once. Again, like with David Tennant, you get one. You get one. So thank you. It was just a regeneration, not a bi-generation. But Billie Piper, though, and it's like, I if she's good, then great. If she just regenerates at the end of the Christmas special. So, are we even getting a Christmas special? I don't even know. Have they confirmed anything? I don't know. Like, from what I hear, the Disney contract ends with the spin-off show we're doing, which I can very comfortably say I don't give a shit about. I really don't care about a unit spin-off. I'm gonna be quite honest. Especially having gone back and rewatched Torchwood, I do not care enough about a spin-off about unit, so... But if there's no confirmation, it's like, yeah, we've regenerated into Billie Piper, and that's great. But are we even getting another season? What if we don't? What if we don't get another season? I mean, you would think they would have left it more open-ended as to who he regenerates into at that point, but... So, the fact that he did regenerate and we see the new Doctor, Billie Piper and all, that is like, well, that's the confirmation there will be another season. But what if there's not? What if Disney pulls the plug and the BBC's like, well, alright, let's put it on the back burner, we'll get back to it in about 10 years or so. Like God, can you imagine? Are we going to go back to the wilderness? I wasn't even in there. I wasn't even in there the first time. I wasn't a Doctor Who fan at that time, mainly because I was born in 1997, so I wasn't alive for for the first half, I guess, of the wilderness years. But could you imagine? What if we went back? What if they were just like, well, 20 years, good run, we're done, and we're back to the fucking wilderness with Doctor Who, and there's just no show for a while. I don't know, man. Well, if they bring it back, bring in new people, for fuck's sake. Bring in a guy whose head isn't up his own ass. And that's saying something. Because Moffat and Chibnall were kind of that way too. I don't know why it's different. I don't know why it's different now. And even, like, if you want to say RTD was up his own ass in the first era, I don't know, he was better about it, though. I don't know, did he have, like, inhibitors back then? Did they all have inhibitors and now it's like, well, RTD is back, so blank check, do whatever you want, and he just went fucking crazy? It's like the difference between Batman 89 and Batman Returns. Like, Batman 89 is a Tim Burton movie. Batman Returns, that's a fucking Tim Burton movie right there, you know? It's like, it's the difference of a Batman movie made by Tim Burton and a Tim Burton movie that features Batman, you know? That's a difference. Shit, what if that's it? What if the first RTD era was Doctor Who made by RTD, and now it's RTD doing Doctor Who? What if the Doctor... The 16th Doctor, we're on 16 now, Jesus Christ. What if the 16th Doctor goes back to UNIT and picks up Rose, Donna's daughter Rose, and has her as a companion? God, that'd be really funny. Thank God that Ruby made a wish for Conrad to not be a fucking Nazi anymore. But was he really a Nazi? I guess not. He was just kind of an asshole. He wanted people... It's like, oh, your world is really nice. People are fed and they're warm. Except the disabled and the transgender, they're gone. Like, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Ruby was trying to just appeal to him. Because Ruby was there. Ruby saw that, but it's just like, no, Conrad's world was a fucking nightmare. Fucking Melanie was a housewife. That's terrible. Thank God, though, that Mel, rode in on her fucking Vespa into Unit HQ, rode all the way there, and then proceeded to do nothing for the entire episode. Which is still more than she did in, like, the 7th Doctor's era, but still. I mean, we just needed Mel there to help explain the Ronnie. What a fucking mess. I've been talking for about a half hour, haven't I? I gotta go fucking mow a lawn. I had other shit to do today, but I had to watch Doctor Who. Okay. I like Shudigawa. Anita is best girl. Jesus Christ, I'll at least try this whole Billy Piper thing. I don't get why we're doing this. I don't know why we can't have a new person play the Doctor, but sure, why the fuck not? Billy Piper, why not? And highlight of this season is I'm gonna be quite honest with you. The highlight of this entire fucking season is Jodie Whittaker coming back, and I can't believe that. Like, I can't tell you how hyped and happy I was to see Jodie again. My God. And I like Shudigawa, but oh my God, I was so happy to see Jodie back. I can't believe that. Like, I kind of miss Jodie. I mean, I miss Capaldi and Matt Smith and... Okay, well, maybe not Tennant. Because we've had enough. We had Tennant recently. But and to an extent, obviously I miss Eccleston too, but he's not coming back for this. But... you know what I thought today? I thought of this today, because I didn't know Jodie was coming back, but I thought of this. I was like, the Jodie Whittaker era is actually pretty decent when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you that it's terrible. You know what? Doctor Who is actually really good when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you something else. So... And sometimes I'm the bitch in the ear, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not innocent. We've all been the bitch in the ear at one point. Why Billy Piper? Why? Can't we just do Doctor Who? For fuck's sake, man. I don't know. But boy, I'm glad the season's done, so that I don't have to think about this anymore. And with all that, I don't even know how much I talked about the episode, but with all of that being said... And by the way, I don't know if we're going to do a live stream discussion or not, because I'm kind of running out of time. Like I said, I'm preparing for a vacation, so I don't know. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Doctor Who reactions, as well as every Doctor Who reaction that's on this channel. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.